What's up? This is Optibottom coming at you with another video review, this time of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Autobot Skids. Yes, now he is referred to as Autobot Skids because apparently you can't use the word Skids because it's bad. And if you notice, I have two different figures here. I have the actual deluxe version, which I'm going to show you how to transform. And I have the robot replicas one, which I picked up today, actually. And I could not be more impressed with this little figure than I am. This thing is gorgeous looking. I mean, really, this is... I'm amazed with how nice of a figure this is. I've seen the robot replicas, and all of them have been pretty crummy. This one is just really cool, and I'll get into that one a little bit. But a little bit on Skids. I'm going to read the back of his card. Autobot Skids is so starstruck by the older Autobots and so desperate to impress them that he almost never shuts his mouth when they're around. It's impossible to launch any kind of stealth attack with him chattering away. Most of the time, he and his brother Mudflap are assigned to causing a diversion somewhere far away from Ironhide and his team. Now they have a bunch of other little figures. Here's the card. I saw Jetfire. I saw all three of these. None of them looked all that good. Biggest problem that I have with these ones is they're not in scale with the actual transformable figure. Bumblebee kind of is, but Bumblebee's kind of ugly. I don't really like the way Bumblebee looks. But this guy just works perfect. I really hope they do one of his brother so that I can have a robot version and his car mode here, because they're in scale kind of. So first I'm gonna talk about this guy a little bit. I'm gonna zoom in some. It definitely fully posable. I mean, his head is kind of on a little ball joint, so you can. Now he again doesn't have a painted mouth or tooth like he's supposed to have, but you can see, you move his arms and you get his whole chest thing moving. His arms will rotate 360 degrees. On a joint here where they can bend outward. Fully posable, it says. Bends at the elbow. Rotates at the elbow. Nothing doing with his hands, but his hands are pretty cool looking. And this one here, and of course he's got the big gumpy one. As you can plainly see, this one is huge with this cannon here. And again, this one is bendable, rotates. He rotates at the waist, back and forth at the leg, in and out at the leg, bend at the knee, and his feet are on a ball joint. So you can get some pretty cool poses with this little dude. The back is, I mean, this is a very nicely detailed looking figure. It's really nice. I'm surprised. I don't ever get these. Nice Autobot symbol right there. This is my first robot replica. The other ones that I've seen do not look as good as this one. So this might be the only one I get. I don't know. But there's him. You can see where his wheels are up in here. There's wheels in the back. I mean, this is just a really cool looking figure. I highly recommend this one. The other ones I don't know too much about. So, and they don't look as good. But this one just sold me on how good he looks. And then when I got him, I'm like, oh my god, he does everything. So, great figure, great figure. Now this one, to transform him, he's kind of a pain in the butt. That's why I kind of like this one, because the transformation on this is kind of annoying. So you can just leave it like this, and you have a nice display piece. So to transform them, you need to loosen up these side panels, just like so. Just kind of tug them on the side, and then pull down from here. Pull all the way down. Come to his feet, rotate his feet. Well, you want to extend his leg at the knee all the way. Rotate his feet. Now this is kind of neat. You want to fold in the windshield, and you want to rotate this around till you get it in there. Like so. And then you have one of his feeties, whatever. Loosen up the side. Bring it back down again. Rotate the feet out and around. Fold the windshield in. Fold this, and you see the hole in the peg, so you're going to bring these two together, and you're going to peg it, maybe, in like so. Straighten out the legs, naturally. come around here to this, kind of get the windshield, loosen this a little bit up, just kind of loosen it. Fold the legs a little bit forward so you can get back here easy, and then you're just going to extend these out. Kind of lift this, just kind of pull this apart, and then extend all the way out, and you're going to be getting his arms here. So when you have it like that, then rotate this around. Bring his head down. There's his head. Clip that down into place. And it's an interesting locking mechanism that you have going on here. Now this part here, a lot of people, well, take this, fold this up and around. A lot of people don't like this. It gets easier with time. You want to, right up in this section, you want to push down. Like so. So now these are going to fold this way. And it's going to, all this is going to accordion back. Now, this is, I hope you're going to be able to see this, but there's a hole here, there's a peg here. You need to line everything up. There's a lot of these little peg guys, and you got to stretch, flex, so you can peg that in, just like so. I hope you could see that. I know I'm kind of zoomed in close, and I apologize, but it's the best way to show it. So, now, also there's gonna, so you got that section down there pegged in properly. This section up here, there's holes here that peg all this. So you're gonna push all that together, and you have him have his back and everything properly done. Fold this around like so. Bring out his arms. Fold these little gizmos back. Rotate. Fold that out. Rotate his arms. Just like so. And then there's this little tab here, which is going to go on right in the back where his head is. Just like so. Fold this little bit down, and there you have Deluxe Class Revenge of the Fallen Skids in his robot mode. And he's kind of, for some reason, kind of bow-legged right now. Why are you bow-legged? I don't have his legs fully extended. So there you have him, and as you can see, perfect sizing. I mean, the sizing on these guys is so much nicer. And this guy's, I don't like the feet on this guy. Or, well, more specifically, I don't like the knees on him. But whole lot less kibbly. So I love this thing. This is incredible. So articulation on this one, his head will rotate 360 degrees. It's on a ball joint. When you push this piece in, and hopefully you're going to see it, his head moves forward, these little bits move, and these little bits move, and he gets the herpa derpa 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 derpa. Yeah, I stole that from P.O. These you can kind of position any which way you want. I just kind of leave them back like this. Rotation at the shoulder, back and forth, all that stuff. Rotation at the wrist. This one here's got his big Gomer hand. When you push this button here, I punch you. And his cannon pops out. So here's his cannon on this one. Here's his cannon on this one. Which one do you think looks more devastating? Yeah, that's what I thought. So he also can move his hands in and out, but it's in this gumpy kind of claw look, which doesn't really work for me. Oops. Back and forth at the knee and the waist, or thigh. He's got two bending points here at the leg, which kind of messes up the way he can stand. If it's not secure, he's a little top heavy and he'll fall back, but you kind of have to bend his leg back a little bit. Let me see if I can. You have to bend that little bit back and then have it go back and then forward. So, but overall though, I mean, the deluxe version is a nice one. I liked it up until I got this guy. So this one is going to remain in vehicle mode. This one I'm going to have for his robot mode. So really nice figure. Now to transform her back, it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass. You want to unclip this. Just kind of grab hold of this back section, grab hold of a chest, and just pull. And it loosens everything up. Come around here to the arms, rotate them around, and then fold them back. And you can replace this over it, and it kind of conceals the arm from the side. Again, this side, rotate it around. It bends at bends at 2 joints right there. Rotate it around, and again, kind of conceals it a little bit more showing, but because he's bulky. When you have it like this, take his head, rotate his head back. Well, no, first you want to rotate the torso and all that jazz. Rotate this back. His head slots right in here. Go ahead and lift this bit up right here, like so. Move the legs forward just to get them out of the way. Come around here, fold out the hood. Fold this down. And again, here's the part where you have to grab hold of this and push this straight out. All these pieces have to be kind of securely fastened into there. Come around here. Now this will peg down just like so. Keeping the legs up. Make sure that you keep the Autobot logo. There's an Autobot logo right here. You want to keep that straight up and down as if he's standing still. So keep that round. You're going to bend all this stuff inward. Clearing up into here. Maybe. There we go. Just like so. Bending that down. Push that together nicely. Very good. Come around here to the feet. We're going to untab this, fold the windshield out, rotate that around. We're going to bring the foot in and then rotate. Make sure you bend it once up and back. It's kind of hard to see, but you need it to be bent like this. Then you fold it up underneath. And this is where it gets a little annoying because you have to line this up just perfectly. I don't want to say he's a puzzle former, but he kind of is. There we go. Just like so. Fold this out and around. Bring the foot in. Rotate it. And again, accordion the leg down like that. Rotate this section back. Fit the little green bit underneath the front bumper. Rotate this up. You do kind of have to push these pieces to make sure everything is properly, securely fastened. And there you have him. And he rolls. Now, if you get it right, there's enough clearance on the bottom. Oh, there's enough clearance on the bottom. He'll roll perfectly fine. So, guys, my recommendation: get the robot replicas. Get the leader or the deluxe version. You'll have a perfect set. It'll look nicely displayed. Playability on these are fantastic because you can just go around. Look at me, herpa derpa derpa. Look at me, I'm a car. You know, I mean. So I do highly recommend it. This is just an absolutely gorgeous figure. It fits with the scale of them, so as opposed to say like the Jetfire one, which I didn't like because the Jetfire one is huge. It's a leader class toy, and then the robot replica is this same size. So there you guys have them. So until next time, guys, this is Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.